Good afternoon. How we all doing? I hope very well. Today, I just wanted to get to a section I felt that was very important for us all to touch on, and thought I'd share a part out of one of my favorite books that I can't get enough of. It is called The Road Less Traveled. This book is written by Scott Peck. And today we'll be reading a section out of The Road Less Traveled. Now, we're on page 44. And the section is called Dedication to Reality. Now, what does it mean to you to be dedicated to reality? Well, here's an opinion of Scott Peck. The third tool of discipline or technique of dealing with the pain of problem solving, which must continually be employed if our lives are to be healthy and our spirits are to grow, is dedication to the truth. Superficially, this should be obvious. For truth is reality. That which is false is unreal. The more clearly we see the reality of the world, the better equipped we are to deal with the world. Now, the less clearly we see the reality of the world, the more our minds are befuddled by falsehood, misconceptions, and illusions, and the less able we will be to determine correct courses of action and make wise decisions. Our view of reality is like a map with which to negotiate the terrain of life. Now, if the map is true and accurate, we will generally know where we are. And if we have decided where we want to go, we will generally know how to get there. But if the map is false and inaccurate, we'll generally be lost. Sound familiar to any of us? I know me. I've switched my map so many times. Right now, I'm probably in my third, fourth, fifth revision. So you're not alone, people. While this is obvious, it is something that most people to greater or lesser degree choose to ignore. They ignore it because our route to reality is not easy. I mean, life isn't easy. But remember, people weren't made to take the easy route or the easy map of life. We were made to be sharpened to be our greatest, which is going to include a lot of detours along the way, if I could best say. They ignore it because our route to reality is not easy. First of all, we are born with maps. We are not born with maps. We have to make them. And the making requires effort. The more effort we make to appreciate and perceive reality, the larger and more accurate our maps will be. But many do not want to make this effort. Some stop making it by the end of adolescence. Their maps are small and sketchy. Their views of the world narrow and misleading. By the end of middle age, most people have given up the effort. They feel certain that their maps are complete and their Weltanschauung is correct. Indeed, even sacrosanct. Not sure what that means yet. And they are no longer interested in new information. It is as if they are tired. Only a relative and fortunate few continue until the moment of death exploring the mystery of reality, even enlarging and refining and redefining their understanding of the world and what is true. I'm going to go ahead and stop it right there. And I'm going to ask you, what do you think about what was just read as far as dedication to reality? Are you dedicated to reality? Do you want to be dedicated to reality? And how has this dedication to reality affected you? Please leave some comments below. And thank you for another session of Inquiring Minds. Remember, and the author was M. Scott Peck, and the book was The Road Less Traveled. One love.